Okay, here's my past experiences on me trying to take Yu-Gi-Oh seriously as in entering the tournaments. And for the most part, I'm going to say out of all of the card games, because I've known and I've been around some of the other card players, or I've witnessed other major TCG card tournaments. I would have to say for the most part, sadly, that the Yu-Gi-Oh community is the most childish. Like, just because we play a children's card game doesn't mean we have to all act like children. And it's the sad part that the majority of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG kind of has that attitude. Well, from my experience. But on to my tournament experience. My first ever Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament, I think it was sometime like last year. I went with Dragon Master to his locals, a store that I don't like. I remember I was playing Exodia, so yeah, this was had to be a while back. This was like, yeah, it had to be almost like a year, half a year and some change. I was playing Exodia and I forgot the other guy was playing Heroes. And he wasn't very fond of I was playing Exodia appropriate. So like I remember the first thing he said to us off, oh great, round run, I have to go against some stall shit. I'm like, in my head I was like, what? I'm like, in my head I was like, are you serious, dude? I'm like it's just a children's card game. There isn't any real money. There is no. Stop. I gotta stop saying like there is no money reward. Period. There is no money. It's like there's no money reward. So I was like, why is he like going so hard? And so I remember he won game one, and then game two he sided in Micro's Cosmos to stop my Swift Scarecrow. Now in my brain I chuckled because he attacked me with Microcosmos up face up active, and so I discarded my Swift Scarecrow, and then he said, wait, you can't do that. And I go, oh no, it just says discard. He goes, whoa, calm down, buddy. I'm like, hold the fuck on. Excuse my language, because I normally don't curse in my video. In my head, I go, wait, hold the hell on. Like, all I just said was, it just says discard. Don't get all antsy because I just corrected you because you thought it was a good idea to side in Micros Cosmos against appropriate Exodia. Last time I checked, when do I need my graveyard? And yes, back then I did run different dimensional burial, if that's the correct name of the card. The card with the funny looking golden casket that lets you bring back monsters from either player's removed from play to back to their appropriate graveyards. So when does me not having a graveyard affect an Exodia player? Never. He still winded up winning the match, but it was just his attitude about it that really didn't sit well with me. I'm like, was that even necessary? I was like, it wasn't. I was like, we're just like I'm a very, very calm dude, like chilled out, relaxed. It takes a lot to get to me. It takes a lot for me to reach my breaking point, to actually react in a negative way to somebody if you do something wrong to me. Like I'm convinced that I'm not human because I've taken a lot. But yeah, moving on. So I winded up losing that tournament. I think I didn't win any. No, I didn't win any rounds or any matches in that tournament. So then we go to play it in some couple friendly tournaments at my school. It's different. Cause like I feel that it seems like when I step out of my comfort zone playing Yu-Gi-Oh, which my comfort zone is playing Yu-Gi-Oh with friends, or sitting my skinny fat ass in front of this computer and playing on Devpro and Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, everything is okay. But it seems like when I step out my comfort zone to play Yu-Gi-Oh like tournaments and to play against other people who I don't know, there always seems to be some type of problem or some type of stupidity. Like in the last one I competed in the locals. The first person I played, he had Madolches. He was a cool dude, very respectful, and I was playing Lightsworn, and he beat me. I Destiny decided that I was just gonna mill on my magic and trap cards and not mill any light sworns. So yeah, sucks for me. So I lost the first match, won the second match, he won the third match. I didn't really have anything to side against Madolce. So yeah, second match, it was a Gear player. He was very respectful as well. Won the first match, lost the second match, won the third match. Now here's where the controversy starts. So it's round 3. The person that I had to play, he says he drops. So the guy that's recording everything, I told him, yo, my person dropped. Then he asks the guy, is like, yo, so and so, are you dropping? He goes, yes. And it was, all 3 of us saw that he goes, yes. I was like, okay, so I expected him to record it. So that round goes over, and lo and behold, he recorded it as a loss. And I was like, yo, to the person that's the person that was taking care of the rounds, I was like, you recorded that I lost last round, but you clearly said that I got a bye. Like he said that he was dropping. He goes, oh, I thought you took care of it. Why am I taking care of something that's supposed to be your job? Then he tells me to go downstairs and fix it. So me and another player who had a similar problem, we go downstairs to correct it, and the main tournament organizer goes, yeah, you know, when it comes to you, both of your names were circled. And I go to the guy, I was like, okay, so both of our names were circled, right? And you didn't question that? You didn't question that at all. There can't be 2 winners. So you didn't question that at all. Didn't you find it weird that both names are circled? And to clarify something for those who don't know, the names that are circled are the person that won the match. So I didn't find it anywhere to you that both names were circled, and you being the legitimate tournament organizer, you didn't come upstairs to question that, hey, other guy that's supposed to be taking this care of me, why are both these names circled? And I confronted you about it, and you had no reply. You did fix it, but the last 2 rounds of the whole tournament was messed up because of those mistakes. So at the end of the day, I winded up finishing 3-2, and I didn't top. But my other friend Dragon Master topped, and we have the same record. So because of the 2 rounds being messed up, that could have possibly messed up my tiebreaker, and I also could have finished top 8, got top 8 as well, and had a chance to be at top 4 to probably get $24 in store credit and fake money, which was, yeah, only wound up paying $5 for the tournament, but money ain't cheap, remember that. Another thing that happened at that tournament was the rule sharking. Dragon Master was in this match against some guy that used the ZW Arms deck, and he tried to special summon 2 Kokages. The little lizard insect card, it's a level 4. I think it says once a card has been special summoned, you could special summon this card as well. And it's a level 4. I'll put the description of the card, the link of the card in the link below. And he tried to know if you could do 2 at a time. Well, you can't do 2 at a time. That's like saying if you have 2 Trags in your hand and you take battle damage, that's like saying you could summon 2 Trags at the same time. Because you have to reveal the Kokage. Yeah, you have to reveal the Kokage before you to special summon it. And you can't reveal 2 at the same time. One of them has to go. And if one of them goes, the other one's going to miss timing. I'm assuming that's how it would work. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head. Feel free to comment on why it wouldn't work. I just know it doesn't work. You can't do it. But feel free to express your opinion in the comment section below on why the correct way it doesn't work. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, that why it doesn't work. But Thomas, I think Dragon Master ended up winning it. He won that match anyway. He got put, and the top 8. And the reason why that they went on to go to top 4, because at this time, throughout all the rule struck, because there was 3 other disputes that I won't get into, but out of all the rule striking, it got to be like 11 o'clock and the tournament still didn't finish, and everybody that was in top 8, including Dragon Master, just wanted to take the $12 of fake money, aka store credit, and just wanted to just split, because top 8 just would have got 12 store credit. But there was one guy who he didn't want to split, so because one person didn't want to split, they had to finish it out and they split at top 4. And the guy that didn't want to split wound up losing anyway, so instead of going plus 7, he wound up going 0, because he didn't want to take the $12 store credit, he wanted to take the $24 store credit. And he took a chance at it and he lost. Didn't get it. But yeah, that's has been my 2 tournament experience with Yu-Gi-Oh. Very interesting and very, yeah. Like I said, if it's with friends or with online or Devpro, I'm fine. But it seems like when I go to places to compete for, like, to just take it a little bit seriously, I get a lot of situations like this. And I also hear a lot of situations like this. So yeah, for the past 30 seconds or so now, my previous video I've been playing in the background should be about cheating. Feel free to go look at it if you like to. And feel free to subscribe and like for more videos. And I'm Game Games, guys. And I'm signing out of here.